Hi everybody, it's Trish. I'm out here today at Okehely on number 8 of Osprey. It's a par 3. It's about 130 yards on this par 3. And I want to talk to you today not so much about a swing thought, not so much about taking your game from the practice range to the golf course, not so much about socializing with your friends on the golf course. I want to talk to you about scoring. How do we break the barrier from shooting, say, in the mid-90s to going into the 80s, or from the 80s to the 70s, or from the hundreds to the 90s? How do we break that barrier? So here's the thought. On almost every regulation golf course, there are 4 par 3s, there are 4 par 5s, and 10 par 4s. So if you're, say, playing bogey golf, you're going to be 18 over par. That's a 90. That's a good score. But let's make it better. So now, I don't hit the ball super long, so let's say it's going to be hard for me to make birdie on a par 5. Or it's going to be hard for me to make a par on a par 5 because it's just long. Or even the par 4s. But these par 3s, that's where you're going to score. So here's how the first step in breaking the barrier of scoring better. Think par the par 3s and bogey everything else. Well, that gives us an 86. So we broke the barrier from 90 to 80. Or let's say you're going from the 80s to the 70s. So you're making a lot of pars. So let's think birdie on the par 3s. Okay? Then, after you've accomplished that goal of, say, 4 pars on the 4 par 3s, now go to the par 5s. Now we're going to par the par 5s. That's the little baby steps, the little climbing the ladder every time we play that will bring us from one level to the next. So when I stand behind this shot and I'm looking at this flag, which is in the middle of the green, I'm not thinking anything other than I gotta par it, I gotta birdie it, whatever, but I can't bogey it. So here we go. It's about 130 yards. The flag's in the middle of the green. I'm gonna get set up, I'm gonna get centered and balanced, and all I wanna do is think par. All right, pretty close. It's gonna be a difficult 1-putt, but definitely an easy 2-putt. So I can make par. That's gonna help us bring us from one level to the next. Come see me at Okehely or at Park Ridge. Golf Professional Services and myself are here to help you make your game better. So come check us out. Have a great day, everybody.